What's up, everybody? This is Steve from Wizards of the East Coast. Wanted to make a video because we've been buying a lot of stuff lately, buying a bunch of cards, and you get them in and they're like bent in half or look terrible, and we want to give our 2 cents of how you can better pack cards for when you're going to ship them out, either to get graded or maybe you're just selling them to somebody, trading them to someone, whatever it may be. So here's the look. Here's what we end up. Here's how we do it usually. And I think usually we haven't had any complaints so far, so I think we're getting good results. So we got Mr. Mime here, Japanese. Here's step number 1. So step 1, take the card, always put it in a penny sleeve. Always put it in the penny sleeve, because the next step, you're gonna put it in a top loader, and some people do it right side up. I like to do it upside down, just so the card can't fall out. It can't fall out of the penny sleeve and the top loader. I guess if it falls out of the top loader in this, it's still gonna have its sleeve on it. But you put that in there because there's gonna be a little wiggle room in the top loader. It's gonna move back and forth. So the whole goal is just to put it in there so it won't slide around when you're shipping it out. So step 2, what I like to do, and Tack, the guy I do this with, always laughs at me for doing this for every card, but I think we get pretty good results, is you take some cardboard and you're basically cutting it, so you're gonna make a Pokemon sandwich. That's what I like to call it. Make your Pokemon sandwich. It's like you're making a s'more, basically. So I'll take that, and you want it to be a little bigger than the card, just to protect it. I don't ever, unless I'm shipping a lot of cards at once, we just sent out a huge, about 100 cards, a little over 100 cards actually, to get graded by Beckett. And I sent those in a box, but most of what I'm doing are individual cards, so we'll send them out in bubble mailers. So you take your card, you're gonna put it in here. Step 2, all right, our next step, take your cardboard sandwich, get your Mr. Mime. There's the meat in the middle. I guess maybe the cheese, maybe you're vegetarian, that's cool. And I'll take 4 pieces of tape. I've seen people tape the top of the top loader before. I don't like to do that, just because usually whenever I do that, the card kind of ends up getting stuck. Ignore all the cat hair on all of these. So you'll get this taped up. See, I got a nice little sandwich, nice and protected. All right, our next stop, you're gonna take our little sandwich here. I got this bubble wrap just at Walmart. It's like $5 for this gigantic roll of it. So take it, again, folding it over, make a little sandwich, throw a piece of tape on so it won't move. And I don't know if people even really appreciate this stuff when they get the card, but we've gotten cards straight up. People just sent in a penny sleeve, in a little bubble mailer, or maybe just even a normal envelope. It looked like a greeting card. Like it looked like I was getting a Christmas card from my grandmother. And the thing was just bent to shit. Like it was messed up. It wasn't good. It wasn't even worth the buy. And you know, it wasn't exactly the seller's fault, but we were kind of stuck with this card that was like bent in half. So you take this, if it is a bunch of cards, what do I do with this thing? What we'll end up doing, sometimes we'll take them and pack them in one of these first. This is just this little sleeve. You can get these on Amazon. We'll fold them over. So we used to sell packs of cards, kind of like mystery packs. You fold it over and it will seal it. But for us, the next step is I'll either do, depending on the size of the card, if I can get it right, I'll take a little bubble mailer like this. This one's probably the right size for this guy just because it's pretty beefy. So you'll pack it in this. So now you got so many layers of protection. You got the bubble wrap from the envelope, you got the bubble wrap from the outside, the cardboard, the top loader, and the penny sleeve. This thing is like, it can get like, you know, you can put some weight on it and it's not gonna break, it's not gonna crush, it's not gonna get bent in half or damage it. So that's the whole point. Especially if you're selling, or if you're grading, if you're trying to get a good grade on a card and you send it in crap shape, it's gonna come back like a 2 or a 3 versus sending it in something like this, and if it's in nice shape already, then your odds are higher it's going to grade higher. So that's really it. Thanks for tuning in. Keep following for more videos. Like, subscribe. We appreciate it. Go follow our Instagram, Wizards of the East Coast. Always on the lookout. We're trying to do some raffles all the time. Let us know if you post any cards and you're interested. Steve, Wizards of the East Coast.